What's up, Blue Roof Nation, and welcome back to Jons Corner. I'm your host, Jonathan, and this is creepy. Let's get rid of this. Can we? Thank you. Let's never do that again. That was very odd. I apologize for that. Anyways, where was that? Okay, welcome back to Jons Corner. I'm your host, Jonathan, and today we got some things to talk about. So as everyone knows now, Arrow is ending next season. And apparently, Felicity is leaving at the end of this season. And it's like, well, hold on. So what does that mean? Like, how are they going to play this? Now, because we know she's in the future. She doesn't die or anything. But everyone thought she died. And it's complicated. It really makes me wonder what next season is going to be about. And I was kind of hoping that she'd stick around because they were talking about giving their daughter a show. And I was kind of hoping, like, if the daughter did get a show, maybe Felicity would still be there, or maybe, I don't know, like, I was wondering how it was all going to work out. And her leaving at the end of the season, it's disappointing. She's a great character. The Arrowverse is changing. Oh, man. But, I don't know, I have faith in them. I think they'll navigate that correctly and find the right path, and I mean, who knows? Maybe she'll come back for the last episode. But that's definitely kind of sad. It's like everything is coming to an end. Broad City just ended. I don't know if anyone watches that. It was such a funny show on Comedy Central. It had 5 seasons, 10 episodes a season. And it is one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. And last week had its last episode. And then Gotham is ending this season. But don't worry, because if Gotham wasn't prequel enough for you, they just dropped a little teaser for Pennyworth, which does actually look pretty good. It kind of gives me an Agent Carter vibe. And I loved Agent Carter. I can't believe they canceled that, man. That needs another show or a movie or something, man. Marvel, pick up the pieces. But I was very skeptical about the Pennyworth show. But now after seeing that, the little teaser, I'm like, all right, maybe it'd be pretty good. I mean, a show about Superman's grandfather, that's gonna be stupid. And then you watch the first season of Krypton and it's like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like, when does season 2 come out? So I don't know, man. You can't judge things by the premise, because sometimes it actually does pretty good. Although I still haven't heard anything about if they're doing the Metropolis show still, which is gonna be Lois Lane and Lex Luthor running around Metropolis before Superman shows up. That one still seems kind of like, why do we need that? But hey, if it's half as good as Gotham, I will watch it, because I love Gotham, and I can't believe it's ending, man. And then iZombie's about to end. There's so many Big Bang Theory, like so many great shows are coming to an end. It's depressing. At least Lucifer's coming back on Netflix, supposedly. Needs to hurry up and come back. But yeah, no. But the trailer, the teaser trailer thing from Pennyworth looks really good. I'm excited. I want to see where they go with it. We've had a great Alfred on Gotham, though, so this new guy is going to have to really step up his game, you know? And I am really curious to see where Gotham ends up, you know? You kind of already get a very Caprica feel to the ending, if you know what I mean. I don't know, spoilers if you haven't seen Caprica or if you're behind in Gotham. But on Caprica, very early in the show, there is a young boy named William Adama. Now, if you've seen Battlestar Galactica, you of course know that William Adama is the Admiral. And so on the show, you're like, oh shit, this is a young Bill Adama, like, this is awesome. And then he dies, and you're like, wait, how does the young Admiral die? He's the Admiral. Then you find out that his dad has another son a few years later, and they name him Will in honor of his brother who died. And so you don't meet the Admiral really until the very last episode of Caprica. And so one of the things that a lot of people were confused by on Gotham. Season 1 was, well, how's he engaged to a girl named Barbara when that's the name of his daughter? And now it's like, okay, so Barbara's the mother of Barbara. Barbara dies, and you know she's gonna die. And Gordon's gonna name the daughter after her. And it's like, oh, okay, so you're going very, like, you're taking the little trope from Caprica. It's like, all right, I like that. I can see that working. It solves that question. And it shows that the writers were paying attention and had it all, like, they had in mind what they were gonna do, laying the groundwork and all that. I'm really loving Gotham. I know that a lot of people like shit on it, but it's such a great show. Speaking of DC shows though that don't get enough love, Supergirl. I love the show. I know there's been an episode or two where I was like, it's a little weak, but this past episode, where, well, by the time this comes out, there'll probably be another episode, but the Lex Luthor episode, The House of L. Oh my god, that is probably one of the greatest episodes of television I have ever seen. Like, this dude, I really didn't think he'd be a good Lex Luthor, but he has pulled it off spectacularly to the point where I think he's one of my favorites. That episode was just so awesome, man. Like, he gives himself cancer. Like, this dude is 10 steps ahead. It is just so smart and manipulative. Like, he's the perfect Lex Luthor. I don't think there's ever been a time. I've always liked Supergirl, but out of the Arrowverse shows, I don't think it's ever been the one that I've been looking forward to the most until now. I think now is the first time where I'm like, I just can't wait to see the next episode. And to be fair, it's hard when your competition is Arrow and Flash. But man, I'm so excited for what comes next. And if they do end up making the Superman show, he needs to be on it. Like, come on, man. This show you could make a show about Lex and I'll watch it. It is such a great, I mean, it's a great character anyways, but this version of him is just genius. It's just, I don't know, man. It's a great time to be a comic book fan. Cloak and Dagger season 2 are about to start. Is about to start over on so I think it's on ABC Family, right? Or what? Freeform, the new name for the channel. So that's exciting. This is like, I don't remember a time in my life when we've ever had this much access to shows catered to comic book fans. It's I don't know, man. It's hard to keep up with everything coming out. Oh, and Doom Patrol. I don't know if you guys been keeping up with Doom Patrol, but you gotta watch it. It's such a great show. I just wanted to nerd out for a little bit about all the developments and all these different DC shows, and of course announced that it's coming back, Cloak and Dagger. Now apparently they're gonna do a crossover with Cloak and Dagger and Runaways. The two lesser talked about Marvel TV shows, which I don't know why they're not as talked about as much as the other ones. I mean, Runaways, look, I love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I loved Agent Carter. I'm one of the few people who loved Inhumans, which, come on, Inhumans was amazing. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Inhumans was amazing. All the Netflix shows, including Iron Fist and The Defenders, I loved. But I think the gold standard out of all of the Marvel shows is Daredevil. And I think the only show that can go neck to neck with Daredevil is Runaways. Like, it's such a brilliant show. Which got picked up for season 3. Our own Spike from Buffy, of course. He announced that it got picked up for season 3. Plus Runaways, what other show do you have Spike and Cole on the same show? Come on. But Cloak and Dagger apparently is going to cross over with Runaways at some point, and I think that'd be really exciting because they're both such great shows. Like Cloak and Dagger, at least some people talk about Runaways. No one talks about Cloak and Dagger, and its first season was awesome, dude. If you haven't seen it, you really need to check it out. I think it's on Hulu, but season 2 starts first week of April, so it's here. Oh shit. But nah, it's an exciting time to be a comic book fan, and you should definitely appreciate everything they're giving us, because it hasn't always been this treasure trove of riches, and who knows how long it's gonna last before they go back to, oh, we can't make comic book movies, or oh, comic book shows don't work. So we should enjoy this ride while it lasts. But anyways, I'm Jonathan. You could follow us on Twitter at the Uncanny Fans. Me personally at Goodheinz, GUTHEINZ. Check out everything we do on BlueRoofProductions.com, or check out our other YouTube channel at youtube.com/BlueRoofProductions619. Till next time, I'm Jonathan. Give us legends.